This week, it's time for a
Shaft takedown.
It's no secret that I admire Ted Cruz. He is a man ahead of his time. Literally, he's a time traveler whose views have remained remarkably consistent. I want him to be able to run a country, which is why you might recall that a few weeks ago, I started a petition to urge him to become the new president of the Gambia, where the current president, Yahya Jammeh, is an unfashionable bigot. And so far, I'm doing better than expected. I got my intern to support my initiative, and my intern is notoriously stubborn. But I noticed that I'm not the only one discussing Republican presidential candidates in Africa these days.
This great country is capable of bold leaps. It took one in 2008 when it elected its first black president. Now in 2016, I say it's time to be bold once more and elect America's first African president.
I am so upset. We agreed that we would only push for Ted Cruz to become an African president, not this Oompa Troompa fellow. Honestly, Trevor, it feels like my best friend has stabbed me in the back, especially because you also talked about Jammeh, whom I told you I had a copyright on.
Yes, that's right. His Excellency Sheikh Professor Al-Haji Dr. Yahya Abdulaziz Jimus Junkung Jammeh Babili Mansa claims to have found herbal cure for AIDS that appears to have been purchased at his local Trader Joe's.
Now, was that factual? No. But was it presidential? Depends where you come from.
Gambian President Yahya Jammeh says he can cure AIDS using herbs and bananas. He admits there will always be skeptics, but he says, quote, "Mine is not an argument, mine is a proof. It's a declaration. I can cure AIDS and I will."
Okay, Trev, I'll give you some credit. You're from South Africa, maybe you understand the region better than I do, and clearly your staff is better at finding news clippings than my not-so-intelligent intern. So I was all ready to forgive you, man. I was all ready to forgive you. But look at these clips.
The Gambian President Yahya Jammeh. Excuse me, I mean His Excellency Sheikh Professor Al-Haji Dr. Yahya Abdulaziz Jimus Junkung Jammeh Babili Mansa.
Idi Amin insisted on always being referred to by his full title, and this is completely true. His Excellency President for Life, Field Marshal Al-Haji Dr. Idi Amin Dada, VC...
Trevor, huge mistake. We both know that African presidents are like Beetlejuice. If you say their full names 3 times, Michael Keaton will appear dressed like a heroin addict. Or maybe just a cream spinach addict. So we're one clip away from disaster. Ah, Trev, I hate to do this, but there's only one thing I can say. Now we got problems, and I don't think we can solve them. You made a really deep cut, and baby, now we got bad blood.
We was OG like DOC, remember that? My DOC was quite ODID, no, I don't fear no more, but it get respect ain't quite sincere no more.
Band-aids don't fix bullet holes. You say sorry just for show. Baby, now we got